What up, y'all? Today's episode of the RV Voice is brought to you by RV Fix. And let me tell you, if you've ever found yourself stranded with an RV issue miles from the nearest service center, you know how frustrating that can be. Well, that's where RV Fix comes in. Imagine having a master RV tech right in your pocket. Yeah, you heard that right. With RV Fix, all it takes is a quick phone call and boom, you're connected via video call with an expert who can guide you through fixing your issue, saving you both time and money. Then here's the kicker. Try RV Fix risk-free with a 14-day free trial. You'll need to enter your card number just like most subscriptions, but don't worry, you won't be charged until after the trial ends. If you decide to continue, please use the code RVVoice at checkout. This really helps support the RV Voice and keeps us going strong, and we really appreciate it. Seriously, guys, this is a game changer. Stay on the road and keep your RV in tip-top shape with RV Fix. Learn more at rvfix.com.
If not, it adds the ambiance. Like, you know, you're listening to an RV podcast, right? Like, I would only expect it to sound like a motor in the back.
It'd be nice to hear the river, fire crackling, but the sun's burning us right now.
I know.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna clap. Do a 1, 2, and 3.
We're gonna like hold hands and do a prayer before. I'm like, sure, dude. Like, I can be religious.
We don't have to right
fine.
now. Yeah. All right. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of the RV Voice. We're sitting here with Corbin Maxey, our not RV enthusiast, sorry, animal enthusiast and biologist and wildlife.
I don't know.
Mastery, what are you?
I have to say though, when we took one of the Bish's RVs out last summer, I feel like I became like an amateur RV enthusiast.
That's awesome.
I mean, truly. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yes. I'm so happy to be doing this, man.
Awesome. Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, we did lend you a couple RVs because you were traveling around, but you started traveling around with your animals doing shows for quite some time now. So how long have you been doing that?
I'm going to sound so old, but for 20 years I've been doing shows, and a lot of people are confused at like what I do. But so I'm a wildlife educator. I'm a biologist.
Yep.
I started an animal rescue when I was just 12 years old in my parents' bonus room. God bless my mom and dad.
Yeah.
And I actually got my start on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno at 14 years old. Mm-hmm. And it was on a whim. I never wanted to be on TV. I never thought I could be on TV. Like, I just was a kid growing up in the mountains of southern Idaho. Yeah. But the Tonight Show was looking for teenagers with weird or unusual talents, and my mom submitted me without me even knowing. Like, isn't that crazy?
Mom.
Yeah, Mom, thanks, Mom. And it turned into like a full thing. I mean, fast forward, I got on the Tonight Show at 14 with some of my rescued animals that I still have to this day. And I remember thinking like, wow, I found my place. So to answer your question, I know that was long-winded, but we started traveling and doing shows around the country. And so we, did shows like the Martha Stewart Show. We drove to the Today Show. It's like a 36-hour drive.
Oh my goodness.
From here, but it was like some of the best memories of my life. And my animals are like my kids. It's like traveling with your dog or a cat. They just have scales. And so it's true. We'd like break the trip up. So we have a lot of experience traveling, and we started a summer tour last year, and Bish's was so gracious to help us out with the Class C. So it was me, my wife, my mom, and 12 exotic animals in a Class C. And we went to the Pacific Northwest, went to Seattle, we went to Salt Lake City, we went to Yakima. So yeah, we had a bunch of fun.
All the cool places. Yeah. Well, it sounded like, I remember we were talking to you last summer. You did this all in your vehicle and a trailer. Is that what you used to do?
Yes, that's what we used to do. And sometimes we still do that. But I remember when we literally pulled into Bish's, we're like, maybe we could make this a little easier. And honestly, the reason why is because lodging was so expensive. In Seattle, it was insane. Like for 2 nights for an Airbnb, it was over $2,000. And that's insane. And it wasn't even a nice place. You'd think you'd be staying in a palace. And so we do this, of course, to raise money for the animals. And so I'm thinking, like, that's a giant chunk to pay. So we thought maybe an RV would be a better solution. And the Class C was awesome. Like, it was like a house on wheels, and there were some adjustments, but it was a great time. It was an experience for the books, for sure.
Yeah, and you also took out a travel trailer too, correct?
Yes, we did.
And what'd you like better? Walk us through that a little bit.
It's so hard. So I liked that's so hard. I liked the Class C with the animals and on tour. there were some, difficulties, but the travel trailer was amazing because it was just my wife and my dog and I, and we took it out in the fall, and it was amazing. And it was just us without the giant python, without the tarantulas, without the lizards, like without the tortoises. Like it was weird to be in the travel trailer without having all these exotic animals. To do that for pleasure was really nice. So I like the travel trailer, but I don't know. The Class C is great. If someone said, "Would you rather have a travel trailer or a Class C?" I'd probably say like Class C, but
yeah. All in one.
Which ones do you like better?
Ooh, if I were to do one, I'd do a Class B. So
wait. If I could pick any, I'm going to go Class A. Wait, what am I saying? Don't give me a C. Hold on, that's okay. Cut. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm going to go Class B. Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm a single guy, and I like to travel. I like to get out in the woods and kind of be off the grid and do some hiking and stuff like that. So that would work best for me.
Okay.
A 4x4 van that I could sleep in, do my cooking, do some work if I had to.
Yeah.
But that's my style, but that's not for everybody. I also do like a small travel trailer that can get off grid.
Yes.
It's called a 10 LHG Ibex. It's one of my favorite looking trailers. It's like little toy hauler. You can put 2 dirt bikes in it.
Oh.
It's got a little nugget type.
Yeah.
It's got a griddle on the outside, got a bat wing and a rooftop tent on top as well.
Oh.
So you can do all sorts of sleep. You sleep like 4 or 5 people, but you can hook it up to your Jeep and it'll take you up every trail.
Oh.
It's independent suspension, like 36 inches of travel. It's awesome.
Dang, that's nice. One thing about the travel trailer, which is really nice, is that you can unhook it. You can detach it and go places. Because with the Class C, it's great, but once you're there at the park, you're there.
Yep.
My phone's heating up.
Is it?
No worries.
Oh, no.
So is my back, too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet you're warm. I'm getting a little bit of breeze to it, too.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit better now just from the exhaust. Not like I'm not being like...
Want to pick up here? We were going good.
Yeah,
we're rolling.
It was really good.
No worries. Yeah, dude, that happens to us all the time, too.
But I think I got it with this and my hat. It
Double shade.
shades it.
Yeah?
Getting a little heat from the bottom end. Where were we at?
I was saying you could detach it, which was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're still rolling on here.
Oh, cool.
So we can talk a little bit more.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah.
Huh?
We can throw in some B-roll stuff if we need to. Like
Absolutely.
Like if you're talking about Class C's and B's.
Yeah.
We can grab some B-roll shots of that kind of thing.
Oh, great.
Just the audio is going to be good to have for sure.
It literally, this experience is taking me back to New York City on a hot summer day in the subway with no air condition because I can feel the exhaust.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot
smell.
of the engine.
Yeah, the engine too.
I'm getting warm.
You've never been to New York, but I'll tell you what, if you close your eyes, it literally could smell like Broadway.
All right, so you can detach a travel trailer, so you like that a little more.
Yeah, it was nice because you could go explore. Because with the Class C, it's great, but once you're parked and set up, it's kind of a pain to, to unhook. And I don't know, pros and cons, right?
Yeah. So you used to travel. I mean, you drive look like a Tahoe of some sort.
Yes.
You used to drive that, and you used to have everything in there, or a trailer.
Yes, everything in there, and just a Tahoe. God bless my parents, by the way. They let me use their new Tahoe at the time to travel across the country, put miles on their vehicles. I am so in debt to them. I don't even think they're going to even see this, so I'm not just blowing smoke in case they see it. I love you, Mom and Dad, but seriously.
Yeah.
But we would drive in a Tahoe and then have to unload all the animals from the vehicle into the hotel room, which, mind you, we'd have to sneak them in. Because you don't ever want to make the mistake and say, oh, I have an alligator. Because we've done that before, and they're like, okay, great, we're going to put you in the basement, which is terrible. So when they say, do you have pets? Nope. I mean, not cats or dogs. They're ambassadors. And so it was a pain trying to sneak them in. And they also have they have travel enclosures that we set up and lights and heating pads and water dishes. And it's a huge process, not to include to unload our luggage. So the Class C was great. Everyone was ready to go.
Yeah. And you had AC and everything rolling.
Yeah.
It made probably a little easier than packing at a Yukon. You got a little more room in here. Stuff
it was.
How many animals were you taking with you?
Yeah, so about 10 to 12.
That's to every show?
Yeah, 10 to 12. It depends on the show.
You weren't taking the gators, though?
No, we weren't. We used to take the alligators years ago, but they're too big. I mean, Sonny's 10 feet and over 500 pounds, and Chompers is 8 feet. So, yeah.
You cuddle with the alligators?
I wish I could.
Oh, really?
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but no. I used to. Chompers was so little. We've taken her through your home state, Nebraska.
Oh, wonderful place.
We have permits, don't worry. But yeah, wonderful place. There's a photo of me holding Chompers, and you're on I-84, I-80 or whatever it is, and I-80, and there's Chompers right there. She's adorable.
chilling.
We've had some great experiences.
15 years and 20 years, the other one?
Yes, 23.
Holy moly.
23, yeah, they'll live to be 60 to 80, so it's a full, on commitment. So
That's really cool. And it sounds like you brought a couple of them in today.
I did.
Oh,
they're
dear.
right behind you. I'm gonna go. Can I grab them?
Well, do you have anything more to say about RVs before we get into that?
I want to say that I remember talking with Jordan, who's your social media manager at Bish's, and I remember he told me before that he said at the end of this experience, you're either going to be an RV person or you're not, because it's not for everybody.
No. Yeah.
And it's a legit thing. And I remember after the experience, and we went through a lot of states. I mean, we went through like California, Oregon, Washington, Utah, whatever. But at the end of the experience, I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like I really loved it.
Yeah.
And the memories we made, it's a really neat thing. Like I really enjoyed our experience, and just going in this new, like Gemini, there's a smell to an RV, and I thought that smells like taking me back. It makes me want one.
This is a good one, though. This one, no one's
that's-
taking this one out. This one smells great.
No, this one smells
brand
great.
new.
It's the smell of the toilet that really just got me. No,
Gotta be careful.
No, I'm kidding. But it literally smells good.
Yeah, it's
like
not bad.
there's a scent to an RV. Would you not agree?
Yeah, it's nostalgia, right? It's like me for when I hop into like a log cabin. Every
Yes.
time I walk in there, it's like I'm going skiing or something.
Yes.
I love this. It brings you right back, right?
Yeah, and I also want to say one thing I was super nervous about with the RV, being a first-time RVer, was emptying the black tank or emptying the sewage. I remember I was so nervous. I worked myself up, and I remember I did it for the first time, and it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
No, it's really not that bad.
You heard it here first.
It's not that bad. Although when you have the clear hose, I remember the first time I'm like, is it coming out? And then you lift it up like, oh, yep.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. I'm so happy we had Mexican last night. So I was going to say that, no, it's really not as bad as you thought.
Good. Well, I'm glad you had a good experience with all that.
Yeah.
And all right. Let's see these. Let's see some animals.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. So they're inside of our Gemini. They're keeping nice and cool. We're going to start you out with an animal you told me that you weren't too scared of.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and
Do
this
I
is
have to hold it?
Yeah, why
Oh.
not? I felt like, and it's funny, I was thinking I probably should bring a couple animals.
Yeah.
Because, I'm known for bringing on animals. How disappointing if I didn't come with animals.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, we have to do it.
Okay.
So, we have his little travel crate, and this is going to be fun. Okay, so thank you so much,
Atlanta.
Jordan. Oh, my Atlanta.
This looks fake.
This looks fake. I wanted to bring this guy because I feel like the colors would be so cool. By the way, this is not where he lives. This is just his little travel crate.
Not poisonous.
Non-venomous. But take a look. This right here is, come here. This is Milkshake.
Milkshake.
And Milkshake is a Honduran milk snake, and they mimic a venomous coral snake. So that's why you see those bright colors. So a lot of people would think oh my gosh, this is venomous. But look, he's just smelling you with his tongue. Isn't that fun?
He's chilling.
Yeah. I want to make sure he doesn't get completely loose. Come here, big
Okay,
boy.
yeah, well, you...
But he's super. Oh, see, look. You have
Like
to
I'm
be
just
careful.
coiling?
We do want to say though, in the RV, we see. Look, now he's. Come on, Milkshake. He's getting caught up. That's okay. So
Jamie, grab his head.
no, don't grab the hand. Give me a Milkshake. Sometimes it's best just to let him go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in the RV, this is an animal that you wouldn't necessarily want to
Let go?
get loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hold him. It's pretty cool.
All right.
I know
Yeah.
you can't hear me with the mic, but there you go. Non-venomous, and you just kind of support
Won't bite.
his body. No,
Won't bite.
bite. Just hold his body. There you go.
Ooh.
Just make sure he doesn't get caught underneath our Class C
Oh,
over there.
man, that is goofy feeling.
Isn't that cool? Not slimy though, right?
No, I've held snakes before, but this has been a while.
He's smooth,
Yeah.
very smooth. And do you know the reason why they're called a milk snake?
Or, well, you call it milkshake.
Well, yeah. Well, it's
But this is a milk snake.
it's a milk snake.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you know? I'll give you a gold star if you get it right.
I mean, you can't milk them, can you?
No, you cannot. That's for a different podcast.
Dairy cow?
Yes, you cannot milk snakes, and he doesn't drink milk. It's actually because farmers years ago in Central America thought they were secretly stealing milk in the middle of the night.
Really?
I don't know why I had some accent right there, but yes, milk. And so they saw these snakes around their cattle and thought, oh my goodness, they're stealing milk. And of course they're not. They just were there because the snakes were attracted to the mice that the cows attracted.
My mom is terrified of
Oh,
snakes.
really?
I have never had the fear of snakes. I just don't know how to handle them.
Yeah, but you just kind of like support their bodies, right? And you don't squeeze them. Some people, I feel like when they hold a snake, they feel like they have to squeeze them and hold on to them. Look at how relaxed Milkshake is.
He's chilling.
Just chilling.
Jake the snake. Yeah.
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 And honestly,
Jake's one to know one.
a milk snake would be a good pet. I mean, they don't get too big, around 5.5 feet. They're not
do
a
they even
thick
bite?
python. I mean, anything with the mouth can bite, but in my experience, I've worked with these snakes for over 20 years. I've never been bit, knock on wood, by a milk snake.
Okay, where have milk snakes originated?
So these guys are found in South America and Central America and Honduras. And there's different types of milk snakes found throughout Central and South America. But he's one of the largest and I think one of the most brightly colored ones.
And how long have you had this guy?
I've had him for almost about 1.5 years, actually. He came to me from my friend Earl, who your mom would love. He has over 1,000 snakes. Seriously, he has over 1,000 snakes.
What do you do with 1,000 snakes?
Well, he breeds them and then he sells them and goes to reptile shows. And I needed a new animal ambassador, and I contacted Earl, and I went to go, and it's on our YouTube channel. I went to go and pick out my new pet snake, and we were able to go and get Milkshake. And then I had our YouTube audience pick out the name. The top name contenders were Pringle, Marinara, or Milkshake. And
Marinara.
yeah, I mean marinara. I'm like hungry thinking about like a mozzarella stick.
Yeah.
But you can tell kids kind of help me name the animals. But it was awesome on our YouTube channel, which by the way, it's just my name, Corbin Maxey.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah, very much. Yeah, give this guy a follow. He's got a lot of interesting stuff.
Yes. Oh, thank you. I'm happy we got the seal of approval.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This guy's cool. And
Isn't he nice?
I'm
And he's-
actually kind of impressed.
And he's just like relaxing. He's just hanging out right now.
These scales are. He feels different than like a gardener snake.
Yeah, he does. He's
Yeah.
smooth, right?
Yeah,
Like, how would
very.
you describe it? It's hard. He feels.
It's. I don't know. It's like if you had a chain, like a necklace chain,
Oh.
and then like it was kind of like wet or oiled.
Oh.
Somehow. And that's
Like a
what it
wet
feels-
oiled chain. I've never heard that.
I don't know why, but that's like my chain specifically feels like this. But
Yeah, I always tell people they feel like a garden hose or a football.
yeah, okay, yeah, I can see the football.
I
a
mean,
little
yeah,
bit.
but you have to be careful. He will go in your shirt.
Well, I'd rather not. I'd rather
No,
not.
it's okay. He's chilling now. He's
Yeah.
doing a really, really good job.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
if there's a question for you, if Milkshake were an RV or wanted an RV, what would be a good RV?
Milkshake is
Comparison.
taking home this Gemini.
Gemini. He's a
And
Gemini
I'm
person.
fingers crossed, hoping you're going to surprise us with it at the end of this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Like fingers, I'm like hoping there's a hidden camera crew, and you're going to be like, you get the Gemini, and then you get my authentic reaction.
I think
like,
you're
oh my
going to get
gosh.
just Jordan and I today. I'm sorry.
Oh, I mean, it's still exciting.
we
though.
are the camera crew.
Yeah. What? Can I have Milkshake back?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can.
I mean, Milkshake's a Gemini man.
Gemini.
Yeah.
These things are really cool. Thor Gemini. This thing's out of Meridian, Idaho.
Yeah.
Super cool. It's got the Ford EcoBoost engine. This thing can go anywhere. It's all-wheel drive.
Yeah, and it's beautiful inside.
Super nice. It's quaint. It's a little Murphy bed in the slide.
Yes.
And it's just meant to go down the road and go wherever you want to go with decent gas mileage.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, and like a long kitchen, I felt like, for an RV.
Yep.
And then a good bathroom?
Oh, this is so strange.
Like a good bathroom. Not that I used it, but I was really impressed.
Not so bad. Just
Like
smell it right
inside. Yeah, it smelled great. The bathroom smelled really, really good.
now. I'd rather not go in my shirt, buddy.
Yeah, which is honestly, when it goes in your shirt, it's fine. You just have to be careful it doesn't get too tangled.
Yeah. Well,
They're
all right.
looking for places like dark and warm.
Well, I'm actually really impressed with Milkshake.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
He's impressed with you too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know how to tell the difference between him and a venomous coral snake? Because there's a saying.
I think is it eyes?
No, it's color. So if you see the.
Kill a fellow.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this is red.
Yes.
Black.
Oh, Venom Black or Men in Black?
Red and black, venom black.
Oh, wow. I say something different, but
hear
apparently we have the expert here. So
Let's tell the people.
I'm kidding. No,
Jordan.
there's different. No, I like it. Venom Black. I like that. Now you got me confused on what I say. So I say red touches yellow, deadly fellow, meaning it's venomous. Red touches black, friendly Jack. But that only works like half the time. So my suggestion is just to
it's
if you
colorful,
see a
don't
snake,
touch it.
yeah, leave it alone. And if you see a snake in your yard, don't kill it. It is like having a natural pest control. Even rattlesnakes are good. They don't want to bite you. Venom
they
is
don't.
extremely hard for them to produce. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of nutrients. So leave them alone. They'll leave you alone. They have a rattle to warn you, but it's like they're taking out rodents that can overtake us, and they spread disease. So
The right arm. I
There's my
don't. For some
PSA.
reason, I don't like the right arm part.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's the nerves on it. Like it goes
Oh.
up the right arm.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, good. You're handling him like a pro, which
I'm
is
trying
great.
to. Yeah, he's kind of hard to handle. He's squirmy.
Yes, yes, yeah.
He's like a very big earthworm.
I feel a big earthworm. I feel like, in my experience, some people are more scared of the smaller snakes like that than some of our like larger snakes.
I've had that. Yeah. Oh, I remember. I was like a kid. I had like an 8-foot corn snake. Big yellow one. Yeah, I had it on my back and everything. No big.
Oh,
Yeah.
must have been a Burmese python.
It was big size. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yellow and white. Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you say you have an 8-foot corn snake, the reptile police are gonna be so far up in your comments, you won't.
Well,
even
it might have been. I was a kid. Like
Oh,
second
so it
grade,
probably was
Maybe
like-
it wasn't 8 feet.
Maybe
but
it was like
it was
more.
big at the time.
But when you're a kid, yeah, things are a lot. Yeah, things are a lot bigger for sure.
It just tasted me.
Yeah, just smelling you,
Oh, okay.
and he knows you're nothing to eat. This guy eats every 8 to 10 days. Eats frozen, thawed rats and mice. So we mainly
8 to
feed
10
him large.
days?
Yeah.
What day is he on?
So he's due for a feeding, but the reason why I didn't want to feed him
Oh no!
right before is because you don't want him to regurgitate on you. One of the worst smells in the world, by the way.
Okay.
To have a snake throw up a half-digested rat.
Worse than a black tank RV in an RV.
Oh, I don't. Oh, that's a hard one.
All right. Well, would you like milkshake back?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Thank you, Milkshake.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you
Okay.
for your time.
Yeah, so we're gonna put Milkshake back in the.
Man, you just manhandle him. I feel bad if I did that.
Then you have to be super, super careful. There you go. We're gonna put him in the AC. These guys are escape artists, so
Yeah.
I want to make sure that's clamped. Once again, that's just his travel crate. So the man doesn't live in there. He has a
This
really
is
nice.
Jordan, by the way. He's helping us out today.
Hey, he's doing such a good job. Vanna White, yes, he doesn't look as good as Vanna White, but
Okay.
yeah, are we
Just
still
want to make
good?
sure we're still rolling. Yeah, I've never done this outside of my room, so this is new for me.
Oh, wouldn't that be terrible if it wasn't recording? So this is an animal. What's-
Please, I don't want to do that.
Oh, hold on. This is. Are you shaking? This is Karen, and Karen is our Arizona blonde tarantula. I'm gonna get her out now. Remember, I told you I rescue animals, right?
Yeah.
So I got a call from a lady, and she had 5 tarantulas that her daughter-in-law left in her basement. Her daughter-in-law left her pet tarantulas, fled town, and this was one of the 5. And I told the lady, I said, ma'am, I could probably rescue one, but I can't get all 5 because my wife would kill me. Like, she loves all my animals minus the tarantulas.
Yeah.
And she said, Corbin, if you don't come and rescue all 5, I'm going to flush them down the toilet. So
Well, that's rude of her.
I know. So I waited for my wife to go out of town. True story. Took her Jeep and I rescued all 5. And this is one of them. And what's really cool is you got really silent. This is funny.
No, I can't do that.
But what's really cool is we're working on a new behavior with her where she jumps. So all you have to do is hold your hands flat like this.
Nope. I can't do it, buddy.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry. You don't have to even hold your hand. She'll just jump on your hat. So I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
She can't jump like that.
I'll be in that river.
No. She's really, really sweet, though. Look at her. I understand some people have an innate fear of them, but
Yeah.
honestly, look, she's not. I mean, like, is this making you more comfortable seeing her?
No, sure ain't. Sure ain't. I want a 12 gauge in my hand. As well.
No.
That's what I want.
Look at her, though. And you know what? If we did not... Oh, she's getting out. If we did not have tarantulas like Karen, our world would be taken over by insects. So they're really, really beneficial.
I appreciate them, but
well,
I
at
just
least
don't
you
want to touch
appreciate them. Yeah. And some people are freaked out. And honestly... you know, for good reason. They are venomous, but if she were to bite me, it would just be like a bee sting. So it wouldn't be...
Have you been bit before?
No, knock on wood. It would be
Okay.
terrible. It would be... I wouldn't like that. But you see, I'm not like harming her. Look.
That's okay.
And just like with the rattlesnake or a venomous snake, they don't want to waste their venom. She knows that I'm too big for her to eat. So she's not freaked out. If she was super freaked out, you know what she would do?
What?
She'd raise her bum in the air like she just didn't care. And
It looks like it's raised to me.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I have to be careful because if she gets on my shirt, I'm going to really need your help. But
Yeah.
she'll raise her bottom in the air, and then she'll flick hairs off of her bum into the attacker's eyes. So her hairy bum, they have little
Yeah.
microscopic barbs, and they'll get in the attacker's eyes. It's a great defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. But if you're wondering what Karen would really, really like. Karen's going to want a Class A.
The Class A. So
She's small, but she likes to live large.
Yeah? Oh, well, all right.
Yeah, she's going for the Class A for sure. Maybe she'd settle for a Class B.
But this Karen's a sweet Karen. To all those Karens out there, tarantula's sweet.
Yeah, she's super nice. And she educates so many people. Like,
really?
I think she really...
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. You know what? A fun fact. This is the easiest animal to travel with in an RV.
Well, I can see that.
With the compartments that we had in our Class C, we were able to like put her in like one of the little closets, and it was one of the little drawers. Excuse me, one of the drawers that slides out, and Karen was in there in her little travel crate and did great.
And those things just roam about in Arizona?
Yes, these are the ones that cross the road.
Looks like I'm not going to Arizona.
Well, and it's for, and the reason why, it's for the male tarantulas are trying to find the female tarantulas. Yeah, other than that, they live pretty sedentary lives.
Are they in Texas at all?
They are in Texas.
Okay, so
yep.
I remember as a kid one time, there's this gorge going into Texas. I can't remember what highway going down, straight south from Nebraska, through Kansas, through Oklahoma, go through OKC, and you're coming into Texas, and this place, there's like a little rock gorge, and I'm not kidding you, there were hundreds crossing the road. To me it was terrifying.
Oh, I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, it was like a migration of them, and my sisters were freaking out.
Must have been like around the breeding time. I'm gonna put her back because she's
okay.
a little bit finicky here, unless you want to hold her.
Nope, I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Much appreciated.
You have to be so careful with them, because if you were to drop them, they'd actually die. You could rupture their abdomen.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so
they're not like regular spiders that can fly.
No, these guys are super fragile. So that's why even when we do our shows, like you can't really touch a tarantula. They don't like it. They would rather either be left alone, or if you hold them nice and gentle.
Well, you said I can't really touch it, so that's I'm
By
glad
the way,
I didn't. Yeah.
Jordan's doing such a good job at being an animal handler.
Yeah.
Like, I'm being serious. I feel like I'm on one of the late night shows we used to do.
Is that we're good? We're good.
Yeah,
okay.
that's great.
Woo.
She's in the Gemini right now.
All right, so we're down. That's it. No more
Yes,
animals.
we're good. I couldn't. Yeah, we have everyone. Yeah, I just wanted to bring those two just because it's so hot. But this, they're great for an RV lifestyle.
Yeah. Not so much gators though. So the gators recently got married. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's the biggest undertaking I've ever done.
Really?
So to plan a wedding, they had a better wedding than my marriage. And no, seriously, 100%.
Really?
More went into the alligator wedding than ever expected, and it was like a joke, but then it turned into like a full-on thing. So please check it out on YouTube. Currently, with all of our social media platforms combined, over 2 million people tuned into the alligator wedding.
Holy moly.
So I'm not the only person that is kind of interested in it, but we had someone come down and ordain them, and we had everything.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But now what would they take on their honeymoon for an RV?
Well, they're in their pool right now.
Yeah, but
if they could go somewhere, they would go somewhere with water. But I just want to let people know they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to scare people, but maybe Sonny and Chompers, if they could go anywhere, we'd have to get a Class A for sure.
Class A.
We would need the space, but we'd also have to find an RV resort with a pool.
Oh yeah.
We really would.
Yeah, 1 to 2. That's what they get. They get 1 hour a day.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I didn't know that's what
you got to block off the pool for the alligators.
Yes,
for
100%.
1 hour.
We'd probably keep people out of the pool for sure. They'd have to have it in a nice RV resort.
Yeah.
Which I should say is a good point. If you're getting an RV or you're planning your first-time RVers, do your research on where to stay.
I feel like they'd be more like toy hauler people though.
You think so?
Yeah, because they could just crawl right in the back door.
Yeah,
no big deal. Maybe even Napoleon could hang out with him, but maybe not in the same toy hauler.
No. I was thinking our big tortoises would like the toy hauler, because one of our big guys like 170 pounds. So you could like lift down the gate, because then he could just walk right up.
Would it take him a while?
Yeah. I mean, no. He's really fast.
Really?
Yeah. He's
in tortoise
faster
world
than you
or
think.
like normal?
I'm sorry, what?
How fast? In the tortoise world? Or?
I mean, I've never clocked him, but fast. He's never sat there with a clock. Hold on, I'm busy. This is what I do with my day. Come on, Tank. But we looked into the toy hauler when we first contacted Bish's. The problem was we needed a place for us to sleep as well. Because it would work great for the animals, but when you're traveling with my wife and my mom, I mean, that was experience.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, we lived in that thing for a month.
Oh, you did? I didn't know it was that long.
It was
I thought it was like a 2-week thing.
We got to know each other real fast.
Yeah.
And we could get
still together.
I'm like that. Yeah. Yeah. My wife left me. No, we're still together.
Yeah.
And we made so many awesome memories.
Oh,
but we still laugh about it because you're in a tight living space. But you know what my favorite memories are? Like at night when you'd shut the curtains and just like make dinner, and you just felt secure in your little house, and the animals were there. It was a fun time.
That's awesome, man. I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Yes, 100%. I want to talk to Jordan because I'd love to do it again.
I think we can
Well,
probably
not.
make
I
that
mean,
happen.
like, I would love to take the Gemini home, but I would love to do it again. I think I prefer, honestly, when we do shows, like, I would prefer just to do it for more like vacation recreation instead of doing like the full, because
Tour and
it's
all
still
that.
work.
Yeah.
Work is work. So, but with my wife and my dog, 120%.
Well, I'm on the clock right now, so.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Work is work.
I'm glad someone is.
But I'm enjoying it. I'm doing it.
Oh, good. That's good. Very cool.
Well, anything else, Jordan? You got anything to ask? No?
Yeah.
Think we covered it all?
I think we did. I think if like our YouTube channel, which is just my name, Corbin Maxey, or if you're not a YouTuber, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Tickety Talk. We're on MySpace for all of our older folks out there as well.
MySpace?
I'm kidding, but
That's not
check
even
us.
a thing no more.
No, it's not. But I had a banging page when it was. Check it out though, online at Corbin Maxey, and you can check out our videos. We release a new video every single day.
Every single day, man, you're killing it.
Thank you. Trying to.
It's hard to do.
It's very hard.
Yeah, we're trying to do that. We're staying on top of it. But hey, I got a question for you.
What's
MySpace, you said you had a really cool page. What was your top song? Did you have a playlist?
Oh my God. Yes, I did. Well, I didn't know you could have a playlist.
Oh yeah, you could drop like a spot. It was like basically like you may build your own playlist on
I
your
didn't know
MySpace.
you could do that. It was just a song, but I don't think it was probably some like not good song. What was your song?
I had a couple of them. It was like the heavy rap songs at the time, but it was like the pump up rap, like for football and stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds so much better. I think I had like a Hinder song.
Yeah. Oh,
I remember I broke up with a girl. There's this song by Hinder that's like, "You could do better than me." Like, how sad is that? Like, I can't even believe that's a thing. I can't believe I said that. But
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you haven't seen Corbin Maxey's stuff, give him a follow. And that kind of stuff is awesome. He talks to his animals. I met Napoleon today. It was awesome. He's a big,
Yep.
she?
Yes, thank you.
She, big, tall emu, taller than me.
Yes.
She's wonderful.
Which isn't hard to do, but she's drumming. Yeah,
drumming
and we
thing?
thought it was a male for the longest time until she laid an egg, which gave us clear indication that she
Yep.
might be a female.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. We're about 95% sure she is female, but there will be people online who say that's not the case. So.
All right. Well, we're excited to see more RV travels from you, and hopefully we get a little more documentation of that. That'd be sweet to see of you.
Yeah, absolutely. We loved it. We're RV people. Woo!
All right, guys. Well, if you haven't hit that follow and subscribe button, check us out, and we'll be giving you all the tips and tricks and talking to people like Corbin. So stay tuned for more from the RV Voice.
Thanks, guys.